Okay, guys, here we are against Mr. Dr. Roasted Peanut. Classic. Now, just so you know, XYZ is not a competitive based deck. It does have many flaws that can be, well, we'll see. So don't reassure yourself you'll always win against human players. So just wanted you to know. Anyways. I thought I just might say a word on that. I should probably set this, shouldn't I have? I'm not gonna dark bribe or dimensional prison it though. We're doing a singles because I don't want to have to sit through a rage quit if it is. Oh, we're playing a starter deck. Okay. So, anyways, we set dimensional because, you know, just for later. And I don't care if he attacks this because I attended on it. No, I'm not gonna bash that. Okay then. That is a good thing, I guess. I don't feel like that's too bad of a play here. Security orb. Oh, yes, destroy his monster. Good. Oh boy. Well then, wow. That I can see why that's bad. Oh, that's kind of bad there. I don't really want to reborn his Mad Dog though. So, wow, that really didn't end too well for him, did it? Swing of Memories. Okay. I'm gonna hold B because I don't want to negate this. He obviously is gonna tribute it, I think. That or he doesn't know what swords does. Are you gonna try to attack me? Is that what? Oh, okay. Gravity Behemoth. Okay. If it is not the first turn of the duel and there are no cards on the field, you can normal summon this card. What? I don't even know what this card does. If it is not the first turn of the duel and there are no cards on the field, you can normal summon this card without tributing. Destroy all field spells on the field. This card cannot attack the turn you activate this effect. Huh. That's an interesting card. I'll set that because I'm going to get rid of it in a second. Alright, gives that Torrential, and I give Monster Reborn it. Huh. So you have that, and I will activate this. And send this back. Oh, he's playing a beast deck, it looks like. Huh. That does look like a thing, huh? That is interesting. I didn't notice that till right. Or no, that's a beast warrior. That would make sense. Set this. Okay. Huh. This is an interesting duel here, isn't it? I'm not really sure what he's attending on with this duel. Wow, okay, I wish I had that dimensional prison now. Okay, this is going well. I haven't drawn one monster other than Cyber Valley, but that's cool. Okay, we could do this, I guess. Not that I have too much choice in the matter. No, I'm gonna borrow your monster, because this is some horrible luck I have here. Well, I'm definitely saying this is a good way of making use of your normal monsters, apparently. Except he has 46 cards, so... So Rustica... Yeah. That's fine with me. I forget how you summon Gravity Behemoth, though. Can you just bring it out now? No? Okay. I love how I still haven't drawn anything good. Oh, Oh, I actually drew a monster. Oh, thank goodness. What is this? Blast Sphere? Morphing Jar? I just seen that. Okay. Sure, I want to definitely want to change eliminator removal. The one monster I get and he just blows it up. Okay, that's cool. This is going very well. I would love to draw into something that would be really good though. Toon Warrior? Eh. Brings out another thing, I'm just gonna Torrential. So this means I would have to draw into a X-Head. Is this a machine or no, it's a warrior? Oh yeah, that's one of those weird normal tuners like Gen X and Toon Warrior. Something you really never see Toon Warrior, do you? I'm gonna set this because I can. I could summon that. I don't really want to though. So if I Torrential, then that would end badly. If he attacks, I'm gonna dimensional it. Oh, okay. Yep, that can all go to the grave. I don't feel like you should have that. Ooh, I had. I don't wanna. Why not? I was gonna say I didn't want to risk it, but you know, why not? What's he gonna do? Armor me again? I don't care if he armors. Yeah, man, look at that. Yeah. I have Pot of Avarice, that's why I don't care about half the things he's doing right now. If he Heavy Storms, I'll probably have the Dark Bribe though. I'll activate this, I guess. But you'll probably return it to the hand, right? Or, I don't even know. I thought that card can go back to the hand, but whatever. So we'll bring this out, and just in case. And we'll attack. We're finally doing some damage, guys. This is ending so horribly. He has a level 6 in his hand. He is playing like some beast thing. Looks like, other than Scarab and Toon Warrior. I don't think so. Get that out of here. He's gonna either tribute or synchro it off, so. Okay. I don't care about that. I just don't want you to have a big monster out. So that's 3 out of 5. Okay. Oh, I drew another Crebones. Look at that. Oh boy, that's wonderful. Let's see. We'll summon you. and we'll attack, leaving you at a total of 4,800, right? And yep, takes care of that. This duel feels like it's been going on for too long. It's only been like 10 minutes though. No, I want to see what he does after. Yes. Yes, in a little bit. So we'll use this, because I don't want to have to worry about it. What is this, like? Okay. We'll do his turn, and then I have to go open something for my brother real quick. Oh, Diamas. Okay. Oh, he's gonna Plague. Alright, I'll be right back. Sorry about that. Nothing really happened here, I guess. He may have Force Earth, which applies. He doesn't have Bryonic. So I could waste it, or I can just if you synchro into. Let's just make a Goyo, shall we? And then I can use Pot of Avarice and probably go more plus. So do this. Well, wow. Looking at Audacity, and that does not look too. Oh boy, that does not look too good. Don't get me wrong, the program's not messing up. It's just the image it just showed me. Oh boy. Wow, that was okay. So we'll take your synchro, good sir, because you don't need it, right? And we'll activate Pot of Avarice. And choose everything in my grave. This guy's probably interested in my deck, so I think that's the only reason he hasn't rage quit. I know I wouldn't rage quit. In any circumstance at least, but you know. Set this, and we'll call it a turn. Now if I had a Y head cannon, I would be happy. Or Y dragon head. Or Z metal tank. What the heck? What? Does that mean I won? Yeah, it means I won. Turn. Yes. Okay. Whatever. I'm gonna just attack. He knows he lost, so that's why he's. And we'll activate this because why not? Oh boy, that was a horrible luck streak I had there. really horrible luck streak. I mean, that was so many cards until I got actually a good monster. And then all my monsters kept getting destroyed. Oh my gosh. On his part though, I don't know. He did pretty good, I think. Or 46 cards at least. So, let's do a good game thing. Craigie? What? Craigville. I am the Craigie. I'm sure it's referencing something, but okay. Whatever, I guess. So, good. Oops. Good game. Good, sir. Good game, good sir. I had fun. I got worried there because my deck refused to give me monster cards. But it was still a fun duel. I don't even know why I said good sir, but whatever. Good game, good sir. I had fun. I got worried there because my deck refused to give me monster cards, laugh out loud, but it was still a fun goal. Oh, that could have ended worse. So yeah. On the further note, let's go look at the deck real quick. And we'll wait for Mr. Dark. What was I about to say? Dr. Roasted Peanuts, there we go. To respond. So, on a long run, I do run 10 spells, 10 traps. I did tend to run into, like, all my traps and spells. Ew, sorry about that. Ugh. I did tend to run into my spells and traps. I didn't run into frontline too much, but did run into everything else. I drew into Dark Bribes, one Prison, a Torrential and a Compulse, a Card Destruction, Lightning Vortex, Monster Reborn, Limiter Removal, and Pot of Avarice. And Swords. And Mystical Space, was it? Or was that Greiger? I don't know. As for the monsters, there are 20. I was just getting really unlucky not drawing into any. The fusions, I didn't get into any of them, but they were so good. Goyo still helped out because it got me the one guy and I won. I could have made Bryanak also, but there was really nothing I wanted to discard. So, and if it was a match duel, I would probably side deck out. Maybe I would have side decked into some Shining Angels. Maybe I would have side decked into Card Trooper or Sangan. I don't know. So let's see if Mr. whatever his name is, Roasted Peanuts. Yeah, he messaged me. You are a gent. Oh, I'm a gentleman. Okay. I don't know if that's an insult or what. I don't understand. I am definitely not I'm not an Englishman or whatever they call him. Sure. Whatever. I am a gentleman apparently. So yeah, whatever. So let's roll over the deck a little bit, get MVPs here. You know, because you'll probably never see this deck in a video again. Maybe not. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah. Extra deck. Chimera. Whatever. Alright. Okay. Right, this video's going on too long. I just wanted to add it in. So, yeah. So overall, in those two duels, apparently Greiger had no ability stopping me, and 46 cards. I don't know. If it was more serious kind of deck, I don't know how well this would have held up. But all in all, this deck is really good. I hope you guys decide to try it out. It took me a little to build, but you know, as you see, it works very well. Anything I should worry about, like downsides? I feel like there is, but whatever. This will also work in tag duels, so if you plan on using these in tag duels, using this in tag duels is fun. I'm pretty sure I have not seen any XYZ Dragon Cannon decks on here. Okay, sorry about that. I know it's very rude in a YouTube video to have people interrupt. It's kinda... whatever. You guys don't mind, I don't think. But, yeah. So this deck takes care of stuff. You can use it in tags. Your partner will actually be excited because I have not seen one XYZ Dragon Cannon deck on here. I know one person who has used unions, but he asked me for help on that too, kinda. Or something like that. I don't remember what he said. But, yeah. So, I don't really see too much of this deck played. Maybe people will be like, okay, we should use this because Drago put it out now. I don't know. Up to you guys. I'm just here to show you the decks and give you entertainment. This is Dragox55, signing out.